Welcome back to Class Firearms, guys. Kaya here with Jason.
What's going on, guys?
This is a Henry Big Boy lever action gun, but it's not. Midwest Industries and Mad Pig Customs collaborated and came up with this. I don't know, they kind of had a little baby right here.
Yeah, it's like a modern take on the gun that won the West, right?
That's exactly right. With that being said, a code word, West. Come on, man. Don't just read between the lines.
Yeah, it gets you in.
Exactly. So YouTube guidelines, we can't say everything, but you understand what we're talking about. Let's talk about the product in front of us.
Yeah.
This is actually Henry Big Boy lever action gun, chambered in .357. But thanks to Midwest Industries and Mad Pig Customs, they got together, and Mad Pig Customs did what?
They, first of all, cutted it and retuned the barrel, retuned the whole bolt, scalloped and made that feed ramp even better for you to load. I mean, they've done it all, even down from the Cerakote down to providing the stock.
Trigger job.
3 pounds. It's light. Side saddle. I mean, they've outdone themselves.
Yeah, exactly. So Mad Pig Customs basically grabbed the lever action in stock form and just customize it to a point where it's a custom gun.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
100%.
And then Midwest Industries went ahead and provided the M-LOK rail over here, this Picatinny rail extender sight system, the front and rear sight, and skeleton stock, side saddle. The stock has actually factory stock length, but you got a cheek riser that actually, its lowest position, it is adjustable, so let me show it to you. And we're going to go over the specs, but I'll show this right now. At its lowest position, it is the same height as the factory stock. But you can actually raise that and use different type of sighting options if you wanted to. But before I even move any further, I want to talk about the Midwest Industries for a second, because they really did make this video happen. So definitely check them out. Those guys are awesome. They, a bunch of engineers out there, they basically solve problems in the industry. Right?
Always.
There's a lot of problems in the industry, and companies like Midwest Industries make these parts that make guns shooting experience more efficient. They're all made in the United States, out of Waukesha, Wisconsin, right? And they initially started with AR-15 platforms, came up with a bunch of different parts, and then bled over to different platforms. And also one of the leading companies out there when it comes to modernizing your lever action gun. Now that's, in a nutshell, Midwest Industries for you, and Mad Pig Customs, as you explained.
Tuned it out, colored it, it's great.
Exactly. So they did all this, but we at Classic Firearms, we went ahead and collaborated with Dead Air and some other companies, but Dead Air is a big, suppressor company out there.
Industry leader,
and they were like, you know what, guys, we'd love to actually be part of this, I don't want to say the word, but thing. And they gave us this Wolfman. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, the Wolfman, man. One of Dead Air's most configurable cans are right out of the box. First of all, can be used with 9mm, 357 in this case, 300 blackout, and even 5.56 with some barrel restrictions, but still nonetheless one can to rule them all, right? So obviously we have it in a long configuration for maximum suppression, but you can unscrew this off, change out the end cap, and throw it onto the small one, just if you want a little shorty suppression, but it's good to go. Paired off with a Xeno mount, so that kind of quick detach, kind of still there being direct thread, but still quick detach nonetheless. And it makes your firearm soft, shooting, and quiet.
Yeah,
so.
It was, you guys saw the intro. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Right?
I enjoyed his shirt.
it was a good time. But seriously, this thing shoots like a 9mm, like almost no recoil whatsoever. And that's because of the can, also the tuning from Mad Pig Customs for sure. And super, super quiet. Even though these rounds are supersonic, so you got that sonic crack, still, it actually was very pleasurable to shoot. I think we should just go ahead and talk about some of the specs. What do you think? Yeah. All right, so we talked about Dead Air here. Move on to the Cloud Defensive. So shout out to those guys over at Cloud Defensive. Awesome guys. And Cloud Rain, this is one of the best lights in my opinion. I use it on 2 of my builds. And one of them, thousands of rounds, right next to my muzzle device. And not a problem whatsoever. The thing works great. Got the, if you're lefty, you want to use this back button, you can, to activate and deactivate. It's actually a constant and also a momentary. Also, we have a pressure pad that is constant on and off if you need to. And I threw a little hand stop for you, so you basically have that consistent same location grab or grip every single time. Moving on to,
again, coming at shout out to Midwest Industries. They provided our handguard and stock, but not only that, the rail as well, and their sights. But on top of that, we've got a nice EOTech or XPS 3-0. So you get that night vision capability if you're running nods, but you also have that donut depth reticle to do whatever you need to do.
EOTech, man. And guys, definitely check out Classic Firearms, our website for sure. All of these products are also available on our website. So
And if you're
just want to
watching,
know that.
and if you're watching a Rumble one, I'm pretty sure it's probably just going to be down there in the link, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you go
Except for the suppressor.
except for the suppressor. Well, that's for Dead Air. Check them out for sure. So, what else we got, man?
So coming on back again, that nice tune trigger from Mad Pig Customs, along with their stock as well from Midwest Industries, along with the side saddle. And then we've got this nice TAC-10 sling on here.
That's right.
Really a tack driver in a Midwestern form,
Yeah.
but in a Western form, but modernized. So you get it.
I mean, this thing could now win the East if there was something like that. Easily, in my opinion, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
Let's just hope it never happens.
Quietly.
Right? Yes, quietly. You'll never see it coming, right? No, speaking of sling, I actually want to add this. You see this little swivel attachment right here? You can actually use that kind of attachment too, because there's one also in the back right here. So there's that. QD attachments, but also swivel attachments too. You know, again, that's the Midwest Industries engineering for you. So. And we got the side saddle right there.
Side saddles that hold your extra rounds, or if you just want to go for those look cool vibes, we get it.
Look cool, dude. Come on. You cannot have this thing and keep that empty. Now, obviously, we can't ship this to you with those things over there, the rounds.
But I know a place where you can get it.
Easily. I mean, you'll get them with the saddle, but just make sure that's not empty, guys. Okay, that's the condition. Again, thanks to Midwest Industries and Mad Pig Customs for providing this thing. Again, you can actually have these parts and install them yourself. You don't have to send them to anywhere else. They're very easy to install yourself at home. At the same time, if you wanted your own stock, you go to
Midwest Industries.
and get it yourself, or exactly.
Classic.
You're right,
Yeah.
both. Class Firearms and Midwest Industries to get your own stock. With that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate your business,
God bless.
and we'll see you on the next one.